Alright, y'all, this is Jacob at JDQ Transportation coming at y'all from Springfield, Missouri. I sound like shit because I got a cold, but I got trucker dude Brent with me, and we're going to be talking about why you left Stevens and why Prime. So you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Alright, so Stevens, when I initially started, everybody's like, why did you choose Stevens first over Prime first? My wife was kind of on the edge about it. She's like, you should go with Prime. It looks like they're going to be the better choice. And I was like, well, I already got everything scheduled with Stevens. So bottom line, I went with Stevens because they were the first people to get into contact with me.
Right.
So I got into contact with them. I got all my stuff scheduled. I got my plane ticket and everything, and I was going to ship out before I realized that Prime would have been a better choice. So eventually, you know, I get in. I'm like, I'm going to be a lease operator. I want to maximize my revenue while I'm on the road. If I'm going to be away from home, I need to make money. Well, exactly. So I get into business class, and they're just fluffing up everything, talking about how much money you can make. They're showing, you know, all this stuff, and I'm like, yeah, bro, you know, I'm going to do that.
So what were they advertising that made it look so good?
They were saying if you run your truck right with fuel purchases and you do your high miles per gallon, you keep your miles per your cost per gallon down, cost? Yeah, then you can make buku amount of money. So I did everything they told me to. And you know, of course, with Stevens, everybody knows you're chasing cents per mile versus revenue. So no matter how many.
Whoa, hold on. They're getting paid a flat rate as a lease operator?
Yes.
Really?
So it fluctuates.
And still having to cover the fuel, and the truck, and the insurance and permits.
Everything.
So being that it's a flat rate, what was the flat rate decent? Was it good? How was it?
The week before I quit, we were at $1.04. Now this is $1.04 deadhead, all right?
$1.04.
$1.04 deadhead.
And they expect y'all to spend how much on a truck a week?
$815 for the highest price truck. Lowest price was about $640, and that varied.
So you're backtrack a second. So all fixed expenses being truck payment, insurance, permits, everything besides fuel that comes out no matter what. How much did that total up to?
That for me, because I got child support. That equaled, I had to run at least 1,500 miles a week to break even.
To break even?
Yes. And with that 5-cent increase they just issued, it dropped to about $13.71.
But still, that's
a lot of miles. Yeah.
So you gotta run your ass off just so you don't owe Stevens.
You gotta break your neck just to keep your head above water. Like I keep saying in a lot of people, two people just not even on the videos, is that my nose is here, the water level's right here. So I'm still getting a little bit of, you know.
Yeah, you're still getting a little bit of water in your lungs.
I'm still choking in that shit, man. So 104, it just got bumped up to 109 for lease operators. But then you go with the fuel surcharge, which it changes every Tuesday at midnight. So
yeah, same thing at Prime.
Average is about, I don't know, 29 to 30 cents. So I was averaging loaded, and I'll say deadhead was 10% or less with Stevens. You know, I didn't deadhead a lot. I didn't bobtail. They don't want you bobtailing anywhere. That people were sitting on the yard. My last day in my video, I mentioned that there were so many trucks on the yard waiting for an empty. I had to meet somebody up the road and give them my trailer when I went to turn my truck in.
Really?
Yes, they were waiting. Trash was overflowing. Like, they're just letting their shit fall apart, dude.
Yeah, that's...
So, I mean, with that, and I was doing everything I was supposed to do, I just hit this ceiling. And I knew that I couldn't get any higher money than that. And even with the 5-cent increase at 2,500 miles a week, that was only $500 a month.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, no, not at all, man. I can't survive with all my kids and Pepperidge Farm and shit over at my house. I can't support them. And on top of that, I got to pay taxes, and I also got to have insurance for my family like that. No, man, I can't survive like that.
No, and you're not the only Stevens driver that left and came to Prime.
That's correct.
They have another YouTuber, Trucker Richie Rich. Mm-hmm. He actually was at Stevens. He was a trainer at Stevens. Yep. And he came to Prime, and he's leasing at Prime now. Which, speaking of leasing, you just got your truck, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Hell yeah, bro. Congratulations.
Thank you. Looking right at it, bro. It's pretty. Yeah. The pretty red. One of my favorite colors.
Yeah, I just got mine, which y'all are going to see it because this video is going to be posted after it. But, yeah, I just got my truck yesterday.
Still smells new in here. I'm fucking it up with my vape.
No, bro. Don't bother me none. But right now, I'm actually waiting on a load. And I was talking with him saying he said he just got his truck. I said, well, come meet me. We're going to go do a video. And then talking about why he left Stevens and his truck. And what's your future plans with Prime?
Eventually, I plan on starting a fleet. I got a 5-year plan. really my first year is going to be taking on some low lease,
Right.
end of lease terms, get a couple of nice little checks from completing these leases to be able to purchase my first truck.
Hell yeah.
I might even, I don't know, I got it all planned out. I don't really know the details for sure yet because I have yet to take my first load to see how much I'm going to be making.
Yeah, same. I'm waiting on it to get here.
Right. So I think tomorrow, I already called my fleet manager, and he's like, yeah, man, just call me tomorrow when you get cleared from driver lineup, and not the channel, but driver lineup here.
It's two totally different things.
Right.
Driver lineup at Prime is who we have to go through to get loads off the yard on the reefer side.
Yup.
Now, driver lineup, the channel, we actually met up with him. He actually interviewed me, and he interviewed him yesterday.
Yep.
Real cool guy.
So since that video, I've gained 100 subscribers overnight.
No shit.
I swear to God, I'm at like 760 now.
Damn.
That's fucking like, what the hell? Like, his pull, man. He's got a dedicated audience. You got a dedicated audience.
Yeah.
I feel like I've got a pretty dedicated audience. Everybody's
Shit,
really
when I was
excited.
going through to go to get him to unlock the manual mode in this thing, somebody in front of me, he pulled up and he stopped and he recognized me from fucking YouTube.
That's it. I've been stopped a couple times. Just as I was walking out, somebody's like, "What's up, Brent?" I was like, "Hey, man, what's going on, man?" Like,
Yeah, I was like, because my memory is horrible. I'm trying, like, my wheels in my head are smoking. I was like, where do I know this guy from? And he said, I'll be looking up for your videos. Yeah, he met me from YouTube.
Yeah, and then it's gonna happen a lot more as you're on the road. People, it's amazing how often people stop here. Like, I've how many people we run into that are YouTubers for Prime that we watched before I came? I've been watching them. And all of a sudden, it's like
the ones we met up with are JJ the Trucker.
Yep.
Long Haul Gypsy. Eric and Jenna.
That's right.
Gonzo, which I met him. I'm friends with him.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think you met him yet.
No.
And then I met up with Heathens Trucking and Matt with No Luck Trucking.
He commented on my video. He's like, "Heathens was here.
Yeah.
You know, welcome to the team."
Yeah.
I was like, "What?"
And I'm gonna link all their channels down in the description. I'm gonna link his channel. All the people I met up with this weekend, I'm gonna link all their channels down below. So, but yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I'm not gonna finish this lease out. You know, I'm gonna run it for probably a year and a half. But I'm trying to at least purchase a truck as soon as possible myself and start a fleet.
That's what I eventually want. That's what I'm eventually going to do. The 5-year plan entails me getting my bearings with here, learning my macros, learning the freight lanes for Prime. You know, they got 80% of the reefer on lock right now, so we got plenty of work. You know, we're not going to be short on work at all. And then, of course, it's like the freedom here, dude. Just
it's
the
crazy.
Freedom. It's like, at Stevens, you just feel like, you know, oh, come this way. And here it's like, oh, here's your paperwork, do your inspection, go to Bay 47. So I'm like, all right, where's that? And, you know, I'm driving around and I'm looking for it. I found it. I turned my paperwork in after I inspect the truck, and now it's like, now what do I do? So I call my fleet manager. He's like, oh, man, you got to get your contract, sign your contract, then you can go from there. So I'm like, all right, well, I want to chill, watch fucking Taken 3 in the theater. Here at Millennium, you know, I just watched Taken 3 today, they got free food, and oh god, it's just so awesome here so far. I ain't even taken my first load yet, you know. And
I'm not sure if I forgot. Like I said, my memory's horrible. But another YouTuber we met up with was JJ the Trucker.
Yeah, we
met up with him, and we actually did a little snippet, one of his outros in his upcoming videos with him. And but in one of the upcoming videos, excuse me.
At the hotel.
Yeah, I have a surprise coming up in one of my upcoming videos.
Ready for that?
Yeah. Literally, he's the only one that knows about it.
Yeah.
Him and then one other person is the only two people that know about it.
Well, I saw him leaving one day, and he's like, "You should have shouted." I was like, "I didn't know who the hell it was at first," because I was like, I saw the back of him.
Yeah, because we were in the same safety class at the campus inn, and I get my truck up, and this is before I got this new truck. I'm still in my company flatbed truck. I put my windows down, I start jamming, I'm making my way out. I get back here and I see a YouTube notification. He said, "Hey, I just saw you leaving the campus. I think it was you." And I commented, I said, "Why didn't you holler at me? I had my windows down."
I didn't know, man. But then, ever since that moment, man, we've been like inseparable out here. Yeah, we just had the same classes.
Be like the dude when I went to go get this manual mode unlocked. Just come up to me. If it's not me, it's not me.
And we're approachable. I mean, totally. Everybody's so friendly here. It's like, Everybody waits for each other.
It's
to walk.
a big family out here, is what it is.
And you feel it. And Stevens, you know, I mean, that's what I'm saying. When I left Stevens out, when I left that Facebook page, I was like, man, maybe this next company, people will freaking wave to me.
Yeah.
You wave at people and they're like, hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
You know, here, like, I feel like that, it's a good possibility that 98% of the people will wave to you unless they're just having a bad day.
Exactly.
You know, everybody at Stevens is having a bad day because they ain't making no damn money.
Pretty much.
So, yeah.
I think that about wraps it up. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you having me.
Y'all drive safe. Y'all have a good one. Peace.